crazy. He wasn't crazy when he killed my son, man. He wasn't crazy then, but he crazy now.
This is Donald Byrd, and in 2012, he proved his love for his son. Donald Byrd is the father of Kewan Byrd, shot and killed. Kewan Byrd was shot at a total of 8 times, and this all took place outside of a nightclub in Miami called Lex. This is Lukace Kendle. And just as a little background check, he was discharged from the US Army. He is a former drug addict. And still, after dealing with these issues, Lukace Kendle went on to be a security guard. The reason for this whole murder taking place is because Lukace Kendle spotted Kewan Byrd and a friend in a car. At some point, Kewan and the friend got out of the car, and just that alone caused Kendle to feel threatened. Kendle claimed that Kewan and friend told Lukace to his face that they were going to kill him, and that is why Kendle pulled out the gun and shot. These men posed no threat. Kendle felt he had to shoot, and so he did. 4 of the shots fired hit Michael Smathers, and Michael Smathers is the friend that was with Kewan Byrd. Michael miraculously survived, but Michael Smathers was paralyzed from the waist down. Kendle then turns to Kewan and fires. 4 other bullets hit Kewan in the back as he tried to get away. Kewan did not survive. The reason I made this video is because I be seeing the clip of a father freaking out in court every now and then in Miami-Dade County Criminal Court.
He wasn't crazy then, but he crazy now.
I actually see this all the time, and I'm wondering, who is this man? But I did not know that this story was as frustrating and as crazy as it actually is. Here's the frustrating part, by the way. Lukace Kendle still felt he had to defend himself.
How is it that you expect to represent yourself?
I'm not going to represent myself. I refuse to participate in the charade.
I mean, why not? If you're in deep shit, why not protect yourself? Kendle decided to act as his own attorney. But get this. Once that didn't work, he pled insanity. But that's the part that doesn't make sense to me. First, he claims that the shooting was justified under the stand your ground law. Kind of a stupid law, by the way, no? So look at what happened here. You feel the slightest bit of threat, and next thing you know, 2 innocent men are shot. And when he sees that isn't working, the whole self-attorney, protection, whatever, he pleads insanity. Well, clearly he wasn't insane. Even though his mom tells the court literally that he's the victim.
My son is the victim in this whole thing. He's been attacked in jail several times, beaten, ribs broken. He's had stitches on his face. They had to put him in isolation for longer than 15 months. Isolation. Nobody stays normal in isolation at that amount of time.
I'm just glad he's facing his consequences. When I looked the video up, like, no matter how many times, I looked it up numerous times, and every time I could find a couple comments that would say, well, one, that the father should have been able to speak. Well, yeah, no doubt, like 1000%, he should have been able to say whatever he wanted. I feel like if your child is killed or murdered, you should be able to say whatever you want to said murderer if you see him in court, him or her. I don't even know how that's up for debate, really. On a good note, though, Lukace Kendle got sentenced to life in prison, which is what he deserves. Even if he was actually, like, insane. So as of 2018, According to Miami New Times, the district court denied Lukace Kendle's request for a new trial. Now, I did try to look up anything about anyone else, but I could not find anything about Donald Byrd, the father of Kewan Byrd. And if you want to keep seeing videos like this, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.